Hello, welcome. Today we're going to finish Raising the Flag, which is one of my own designs, which I keep saying because I love this design so much because I've always loved this photo so much. And I don't know if you can tell, Pattern Keeper basically is telling me that I have 205 stitches to go and I'm at 98.75%. And I should be able to get this done today because almost everything just needs to be stitched in this spot. So we're going to grab ourselves some floss and we're going to get started. We're going to finish. And so, and so, and so, and so. And so, and so, and so, and so. I'm so excited. It'll be awesome. I've been kind of stitching away on it this week just to get to this point. I didn't want to finish it off stream. I wanted to finish it on stream because everybody likes to see me finish a piece because honestly I never finish a piece. And so this is a big deal, especially since this is my first piece that I'm finishing, my first designed piece. And by design, it doesn't mean that I obviously did the photo, but what I did was when I converted it into cross stitch, I did it in a way that nobody else has done. So, which I'm very proud of. We stitched it so that it's just all one big old pattern with one color. Although you don't have to do that. You can do it any possible way that you want to. Let me try and find the proper needle to get this stitching going. You need to go here. Binky? Binky, no. We're working on Binky being quiet. Binky, no. No. It's been a tough lesson to learn this week for both of us. Good morning, Becky. Good morning, Storm. No. Be saying no a lot in this stream because we are working on Binky's patience level with me. No. She'll make an appearance later. But if I bring her up now, she won't learn that she's not supposed to bark at me when I'm sitting here. Hot diggity dog. Nope, nope, no. There's going to be a lot of that. Hope you guys are having a good morning. We're finishing Raising the Flag today, guys. A little over 200 stitches left, just this little section. So I am going to be... Binky, no. I will put you up, Binky. Actually, I will put you downstairs. Binky, no. 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 If it's not the birds, it's the dog. Part of it is because I'm talking, and so she's like, why are you talking to me? There we go. That works. Oh, goodness, guys. I'm so excited to get this done. Let's see here. Let's make sure that we're in our proper... You guys can see everything. This piece is 16,396 stitches. We're almost there at 98 point something percent. Working on a cute polar bear wearing a sweater. Your first small project. Nice. Very cool. My first small project was a little frog, I think. If I recall, was it a frog? I'm pretty sure it was a frog. Apropos for cross stitching. Didn't know it then. Do. Nickelodeon. Let's see, just do just this box since I know that I've got to get all this stitched right here. We'll focus on this. we rock and roll? Wait for folks to roll in, roll out of bed, and roll in on this early December morning. Do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I actually pulled out, I stitched on this to the point where I got down to about 200 stitches, and I was like, all right, I'm going to use this to finish the stream. And then I pulled out Rainy Waterloo Place and started stitching on it last night, so that was nice. That was very nice. I don't know if you can see. Thanks. So exciting that you're almost done with raising the flag. I am exciting. I am exciting. I'm exciting. I'm excited. You're right. I'm excited. It's exciting. Especially, well, Winnie beat me to the punch and finished this piece last week. So that looked amazing. So I can't wait to get my own done here. Once I get it done, then time to get it washed, and time to frame it. It's going to be awesome. Totally awesome. Good morning, Daphne. How are you? I was very late to your email this week. I appreciate your update. I didn't check that particular email account until late in the week. And so, oh, but looking good. Da-dum-bum-bum. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, well, what's my next piece? I'm like, well, the problem is I may have to order some more fabric because I don't quite have, if I want to do any of these other pieces, I don't quite have, I don't think I do. I'll have to look and see. But I would basically work on some smaller pieces. Probably want to do JFK next. I think that would look cool. Yeah, busy doesn't even describe this week. And so, crazy week. Crazy week. Oh, we're almost there though at work. We're almost at the finish line for the big well, we're not really. We're not at the finish line, but maybe we're at the part where we can actually be open and I can breathe a huge sigh of relief and not feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack when I'm at work because of stuff. My light on here it looks great on here. It looks a little dark to me. You guys can see in the background behind me the blue things that are up on the wall. Hubby moved the floss organizer up on the wall, and I ordered more of the blue plastic boxes that I used for that. Sorry guys, didn't mean to do that. So when those come in a little bit later this week, we're redoing the organization for the floss, because right now I have about 10 boxes, I think, to divide up all of the hundreds of floss colors, and I need a little bit more ability to separate colors out a little bit more, if I can say that properly, just to make it easier to find stuff. I could always make a box for like different projects. I could do that too, but we'll figure it out as we go. We'll figure it out. But I got some new organizational things for my room here. I got a over-the-door hanger unit, so I've got like all my hoops hung up, and all my project bags are up on the wall or up on the door. And so those were, I was able to get those off the table behind me and everything. And then down below me, next to where the computer is, I have a little shelf unit, tiny little shelf unit set up. So now I can use that to put like some of my smaller stuff, my paper, my shipping materials, things like that. So if I can get in here and get all the floss taken care of, that's the last step in getting organized again. We can hit 2021, hit the ground running in that year. That would be great. I gotta like really stitch fast in order to get this done during the stream today. It feels like, at least I feel like I'm going to. Oh man. Itchy eyeball. Good. The little one has retreated to her bed, which is now not right next to me, but behind me, which is good. Because then she's not freaked out when I move the roller frame. Ah. Meow. I did feed him already.
Did you?
I did. I gave him a whole thing of Sheba, and he ate it. And he finished it up like about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, look at you, little liar.
Yep. Little con artist. He's not having any problems getting up. You going out?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sounds good. Good morning, Charlene. How are you? We're just hanging out, finishing up projects. Hope you had a good week. I'm looking forward to this week. I think this week will be a good week. Bought the container you were talking about getting a few videos ago. Set it all up last night. Game changer on pull and putting projects away. Nice. Are you talking about the little tool organizer, the little floss organizer? I thought about getting it, and then I just decided to put this back up. just because I'm always trying new things. And I'm like, I just like this worked fine. I just needed to just get it up on the wall. So, but that would be a great little thing to do. Um, I've seen people have really large one of those, like they're almost like full dresser cabinets, and they're just filled with those kinds of shelving units or those kinds of little organization things, which is really nice. Yes, these are the final stitches. We're under 200. Just got to get there. So, got about a little over an hour to get. I mean, it'll take me over an hour to finish this. So, whew. My hands all. I think I'm gripping this thing so tight. Yeah, thanks. You thinking of getting an on-the-wall unit? Let's see if Harbor Freight is having a sale. Yeah, I took a look at them. I just didn't. I did not get anything from them. I just, like I said, I just decided to go the better route for me was just to put the actual unit up. And hubby did that Friday night, actually. So part of today was going to be getting some stuff back up on the wall. Well, it is on the wall, but getting more floss back up. There's going to be a lot of bobbinating in my future. But that will help tremendously. Especially with the roll frame up here, and hopefully eventually getting, whenever the guy finally ships out all the pieces. It's like, come on, man, ship some stuff. I mean, he probably is shipping stuff, just not to the places where I have stuff on order. I just had like a big old, it's probably on me. Is it on me? Yeah, there it is. Glasses. I can't see anything without my glasses. Got my glasses. I was listening to my latest book in James Corey's Expanse series. I was on book 3, and I had an hour and a half to finish last night. It was so good. And I had an hour and a half to finish last night. And I'm like, I think I can stay awake long enough to do it. But I was laying in bed, and sure enough, I fell asleep. When I woke up, the book was done. And so I've got some good stuff to listen to. And then I have the next 2 books already borrowed from the library. So I got ahead of myself. There was a huge line of people to get the book I'm listening to at the library. There was like 10 people wanted to, like, there's a bunch of people reading these books right now or listening to them on audiobook. So I jumped ahead by getting it on Audible, and then I reserved the next 2 so that I would be I wouldn't have to wait. I could just jump right into the next books, and I'll have those both finished probably in the next. Well, I definitely have the next one in the next week. But anyway, I was a little selfish about it, but I'm like, I will listen to these a lot faster than most people do. So let me just get ahead. Listen and be done. Listen and be done. Hey, Rosie, what's up? What's everybody stitching on today? How are we all doing? We're being awful quiet this morning. I know Storm's working on a cute little polar bear wearing a sweater. I'm gonna go. Oh, and that's okay, Sheila. How you doing? Folks are just rolling in when they want to roll in. It's all good. It's all good. Ah, Rosie said, just finished the page in your Gecko Rouge piece yesterday. Full coverage and so much confetti. Haha, but I did it. Only 13 pages to go. Nice. Aw, thanks, Daphne. Remind me which Gecko Rouge you have, Rosie? Rosie the Riveter. Perfect. Nice. I like that, Rosie the Riveter. There we go. There we go. You think they've sold a ton during the pandemic? You popped on the page last week and most of their stuff was sold out. They might have restocked since then. Not sure though. They're family operation. They've got 2 or 3 people, maybe a little bit more. I'm pretty sure they're family. If they're not family operation, then they're definitely a small operation. I've talked to them before, but good for them if they've sold a ton. The problem is it takes a while to build up your reserves of projects and stuff, and then you go through a thing like this where everybody's, people are picking up projects or getting new projects, and it's just all over the place, and it's hard to get supplies, that's for sure. And the problem with not the problem, but the issue with Gecko Rouge being backed up is that it's likely because of the fact that they fully kit most of their products, so them trying to get fabric can be hard. So that's probably what's holding them up. I wish that they would. Really wish they would do more PDF files, but they're so worried about people copyright infringing, stealing stuff, all that stuff, that's why they don't do it. So unfortunate. Good morning, Sharon. Oh, thanks, Rosie. Yeah, I added an elephant the other day. I added an black and white elephant. Somebody asking for a monochrome elephant, and I found a really cool pattern. It's quite large, though, quite a lot like the elephant, and but there's a lot of detail on it, so I wanted to keep the size because of all the detail that was on it. So it's quite large elephant. Hey Val, what's up? Yeah, Rosie, it would be interesting if Gecko Rouge, like if they were selling a lot of their PDF files during this, or if they're not, and it's just all their kits that people want to buy. Because there are a fair number of people that need the kits because they don't have a place to go and get fabric, and they're like, well, I'll just get the whole thing there. What's up? Purple Sharon and Val are here. Everybody getting up late. Speaking of, I got my own little coffee drink today, which I never drink coffee drinks, but check out the size of this coffee drink. It's like bigger than my head. I needed a little pick-me-up after work yesterday, so I stopped off and got this like freeze thing from Dutch Brothers, and I only drank a little bit of it yesterday because it almost killed me. So now I'm just gonna drink some more. Not a big lover of the old coffee, but I'm working on it. I feel like I need it, and it's helping. I'm definitely more alert than normal, but not jittery, just alert. It is a lovely Sunday. A lovely Sunday. Only 3 weeks till, well, less than 3 weeks till Christmas. Which means less than 4 weeks to the end of the year. Yeah. Got Nickelodeon. Put that thing in here. Compared to yesterday, it's gorgeous here today. What was the weather there yesterday? Sounds like precipitation. I want some precipitation. I'll say some precipitation. Let's see. We're at 99% now on raising the flag. 99.05%. Dun 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 dun. Booyah! Booyah! I am excited. Boom 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 boom. Very dark, lots of wind and heavy rain, snow showers. Oh, nice. Had to leave the lights on in the house all day, sopping wet dogs every time they went out. Wow, lots of wind. Oh. See, I would love that. Send some over to Sharon. She would like some. Got an inch last week. More would be nice. Yeah, Terminator. Part of it's Terminator, combined with the Nickelodeon theme song. Somehow. Yeah, that would have been nice here. I like that kind of weather. But it was sunny and beautiful yesterday. I don't know what the weather's going to be like today. I assume it's more the same. Like the usual. Think where you're at, it's going to snow on Friday? Nice. It should snow. We need some precipitation. Oh, sorry I didn't stream on Thursday, guys. I had a dentist appointment that I had to move from the week before, I think it was, or 2 weeks before. And I took the first one available because I hate waiting to go to the dentist. So, so that's what I did. That's what I did, and I got my teeth all done, and my teeth were healthy, so that was good. And got to talk to the dentist for a little bit. The dentist is thinking about getting a puppy dog, and we talked about that for a little bit. We're excited for the snow, but we were far enough south in the state that none of it stuck. Yard today looks like summer. Wow. I want some good snow. Some good snow. Do 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 do. Nickelodeon. I don't know why that's in my head. There we go. There we go. Let's see. 4-ish. Yay. My arm is tired today from holding this up. Might be that it's I don't know why. I don't know why my arm's so tired from holding up. Maybe I did a lot yesterday. I did do a lot yesterday, but oh lordy. Oh. 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 Bow, bow. There we go. But things are good. We got the room is a lot more organized than it has been. Got some papers to organize, but then we're good there. And gonna get the floss organized hopefully this next week. Let's see. And with the floss organized, hopefully that means we will then be able to come up here, get back to work on some of these older projects that I have put away for months. Dang it. Could see that one coming from a mile away. Do 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 do. All right, 99.25%, and 123 stitches to go or so. Oh, actually, you know what? I gotta finish that guy's head. So I got a few more stitches besides that. There's a few stitches on one of the soldiers' helmets that I gotta finish. I find that I like stitching more vertically, like going down more than I like going across. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but it just, I don't know, it's just easier. I don't know. Weird that way. I'm weird that way. All right, I'm going to go back up here. Do. Ah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I think this coffee drink could last me like 4 or 5 days. With as little as I'm drinking every day. That would be a good thing. I'm like, okay, I've all of a sudden lost where I'm at. There we go. Let's move that over. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Have I decided what I'm doing next? No. Well, I want to do the JFK, which I'm not sure where JFK went to. JFK would be small, be a lot easier to do really fast. I gotta check out and see. I've got some 25 count fabric, so I might actually do that one. Do that on that one, but I haven't decided for sure. Let me do this here, and then I kind of want to do the wolf because that's not very big, so that wouldn't take very long. But I'll just do one at a time. The black and white stuff I'll do one at a time. Now the Lincoln Memorial one, I do want to get into working on that one more. So it'll be a little bit of everything. But I've got a few pieces coming out that are more color, not the black and white stuff. I don't want to tip my hand as to what they are, but they are somewhat famous. But they're public domain, and they are quite beautiful. Lots of colors, and they'll be larger projects. I just want to throw those out there, and I've had a few people say to me on different things. They're like, something that I've put out. They're like, well, so and so's done that, and I don't doubt that. We're all pulling from the same box of public domain, even though that box is infinitely large. You're going to run across people who are not copying from each other, but are just choosing the same subject to do. And indeed, if you bought our projects, they wouldn't be the exact same on how they're put together, the symbols that are picked, and possibly even the floss. Like maybe not even the same floss colors to some extent. So that can happen. And if it does, then I'm like, that's okay. I mean, obviously, I'm the new person on the block, but anybody can do it. It's your interpretation of the project. Kind of like with raising the flag. Like I think there's one or two other designs out there for raising the flag, but they don't, the style that I've done it is totally different from any of those. Hey, Shani, what's up? Stitching Sunday for you. Nice. Good. Good, good, good. Come down here and skip this stitch. Go back up. Knock off a couple more rows here-ish. There we go. Whew. Thanks, Shani. Yep, we're almost there. Almost there. So I think this has only been my second finish for the year. I finished one of those what do you call them? One of those word pieces. I'll have to pull it out at some point. I got it somewhere around here. I finished that one, and then I'll have this one. It's kind of crazy. I wasn't sure if I'd get any finishes this year, but I gotta tell you, at the beginning of the year, I really thought I'd get a lot more stitching done than I have. But like I say, you can always tell how stressed I am by how much stitching I get done. A lot of stress, no stitching. Doesn't work that way for me. It's the opposite. Feeling good, feeling comfortable, feeling relaxed, a lot of stitching. Coffee kicks in. Nice. You crazy coffee people. Although I finally got my coffee creamer, and it tastes amazing. Is it keto, Kito or Kita or something like that? They make that coffee brand, and I've had the coffee, but I just got the coffee creamer so that I can use it with any coffee. A little bit more cost effective. And I got the gingerbread eggnog creamer. Oh my God. So I have discovered that indeed coffee does help. I've been so foggy brained for the last, I don't know how long, not getting anything done. And it lasts like most of the day. But with coffee, I understand. I'm getting to understand now why everybody likes it so much, because it does. It makes you feel better. Hey, Belle, what's up? Hello, Billy. Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. You made it just in time to see me finish raising the flag. Nice. Good that you're well. Good that you're well. Everybody stay well. There we go. Hey, what level are you on, Sharon? What level are you on Farm Together? I'm at 175 now. I am not finishing by the end of the year. There's no way. I slowed way down. Still plugging away on the cat's cross stitch. Nice. That's one I want to do is the cat. All right, last bits, last bits. Oh. Nice, Charlene. Sitting here watching you stitch to see the finish instead of stitching myself. Nice. I'm not sure why my arms have been really swell. Who knows what it was I did yesterday that did this to my hands, my arms. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, tidy, kiddos. All right, let's make sure we don't mess up on this last bit here. All right. Alrighty, righty. Or as Matthew McConaughey would say, all right. I had the craziest dream last night. The Avengers had come back together, but it was a weird like post Avengers like if they weren't needed anymore and they could live their own lives and they didn't need anything. It was just sort of like them getting together and living normal lives, and it was really weird. And it was when Captain America was like, old Captain America was like laying on his deathbed. He's getting to go. He had two sons that were with him, older sons, and one of them was Matt Damon. It was so weird. Sheriff finished with a stitcher. Exciting to finish this. It's super exciting for us too. I just threw 2 needles on the floor. Did I need those needles? Do I need those needles? No, but I'm gonna have to remember that they're there. Oh, I get sore right along the front of my forearms. I must have done, I did a lot of things yesterday, but maybe it's just the tension of being so close to finishing. No, go to bed. Little one is learning that I don't have to hold her 24/7 when I'm home. We're working on patience now. No. We moved the cat food so that it's up on this little table, like a coffee table kind of thing, so that the cat Mercury can, I wasn't supposed to do that one, so that the cat Mercury can't, no, okay, good, we're good. So that the cat Mercury can get up to get his food, but the dog can't get to the cat food, which is good, because dog was getting really fat eating cat food all the time. this one out. There we go. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Did I ever find that 648 that disappeared from the table? Yeah, it was like 2 feet that direction somehow. Yes, I did find it. It must have fallen and then I must have kicked it or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I did find it. I was saying earlier, you can see behind me that the blue organization box thing is back up on, well, it's up on the wall up here. It used to be downstairs, but we're going to move it up here. So that I keep all my cross stitch stuff in one spot, away from the dogs, away from the vindictive dogs. Well, that was just Bailey. That's funny. Gonna have to roll this thing with a hair roller because there's like infinite amounts of like little dog and cat hairs all over it. I'm gonna go down. Gotta get this rolled up so that I'm kind of, it's out of my way. Ish. It's not really an efficient way to hold this. I don't care. Those last few stitches are, don't they seem to take forever when you're finishing something? It's just like, I'm never gonna finish. Ever. Oh, that's not true. I should put in a good run on Reaper today, too. Got a lot of things I want to get done today. We'll see how much gets done. Well, this will get done, and then we'll see how much after that gets done. An orchestra? You silly people. You guys are so funny. You're so funny. No pressure. I don't have the prettiest stitching in the world, that's for sure. I would say Daphne has really great stitching. I'm more of a volume than I am artist. Oh, attention. I gotta change how I'm holding the. I was like, oh, I'll do it this way. Nope, I can't do it that way. I gotta rest my hand on the table here if I can. Wish I was doing this two-handed. I'd be done already if I was doing it two-handed. It's probably the reason why I want to work on Reaper today. Do some two-handed stitching. So, what is everybody doing? So, Nanette's here. I missed you coming in, Nanette. I'm sorry. Brothers, for my stocking stuffer, gave you lint rollers and a case of Band-Aids. They always know me. That's funny. Well, yeah, I had another one of my little cuts on this side of my thumb. That one's pretty much healed up. Well, it's not really a cut as much as it's a break. My hands have been so dry the last couple of weeks. I really do need to do a better job of moisturizing them. Do I have any here? I'll have to look to see if I have any here. But I'm going to do one more row and then stop to update the pattern keeper for the last time probably. Well, not the last time. The last time will be the last time, but I got to make sure that I do this last little bit right. Well, and like I said, this isn't finishing. I've got to finish. There's this little section that needs a couple of stitches up here. So the helmet's not quite done yet. So let's all remember that too. It doesn't look quite right. Morning, Winnian. Speaking of somebody who's already finished this project, your picture was awesome. Thank you for sharing it on the Facebook page. Just sticking my tongue out. Oh, almost pulled it through. So close. Okay, I'm going to stop there. And there. There. And there. All right. Ah, almost screwed up again. No. Okay, hold on. Cramping in my hand. I'm gripping this thing so tight. Oh, you pulled 4 projects out of your bags. That would be your stitching every day till the end of the year. 2 hours each on them every day. Holy cow, are you kidding me? 8 hours of stitching? That's amazing. My hand's cramping because I'm getting... Maybe I just haven't... I don't think I've stitched with a hoop very much lately. I think maybe my muscles have gotten weaker. So we're going to have to strengthen these muscles up a little bit more. Now I'm fumbling. I'm getting nervous. Just making sure I haven't missed anything. Have I missed anything? Stepping away for a bit. Gosh darn it. The back of it's getting in my way. I have too much fabric on the side. I didn't cut that when I did this project. Come on. Actually, I'm good. Ah! Now I'm just fumbling. Now I'm fumbling. I'm getting so close to the edge. Alright. We're going to do... a couple more here, and then I'm going to have to get new floss here. Gonna need a little floss for the very end part of this. just going to do it now because I feel like I'm going to waste time by fumbling with it. I dropped my black floss again. Here we go. Oops, I'm throwing stuff on the floor. All right. I'm going to actually do it this way. It's funny, now that I've gotten used to two-handed stitching, like I'm not as comfortable doing this anymore. It's so funny because I never thought I would say that. I thought I would always do my stitching this way. Like I thought, well, this works for me, you know. But I tried something new and I liked it, and I think it works better for me. Just every week I gotta say, I'm still waiting on my frame pieces to come in. I want them in so badly. But it's okay. They'll come in when they come in, and they'll probably come in now that I've gotten everything organized. It's like, well, we didn't want to give you any more pieces of stuff until you had gotten your stuff organized. So, you know, there's that. Of course, I did find a couple more roller bars, and I probably could switch out. I'm actually getting quite fast at switching out the pieces of the roller frame, like taking off the side extenders and blah 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 and all that stuff. So if I can actually fit a project onto some of the roller bars that I have and just change out the end bars when I needs to, they're right there. All right, and then basically this is just every square. Binky, did you come up to watch me finish this piece? Mickey's moved her way to the front here. She was barking a lot at the beginning of the stream. We're working on being quiet and respectful when I'm streaming. It's not all about the Binky every single day. I mean, most days it is about the Binky, but the Binky, the Binky, a fun and wonderful toy. Fun for the girls and the boys. I'm just going to go across. But I'll finish this. I'm going to finish the next Expanse book when this is done. I'm going to do a lot of stuff today. Today will be a day of stuff getting done. I hope. I hope. Did everyone see Gazette 94 blog that she put out free 12 days of Christmas? They are amazing. No, what is that? What does that mean that? What does that mean that? How is the rest of the dog tribe doing? Is Mr. Bird sleeping? Yes, actually Mr. Bird is. He's like, he likes it when I come in and talk. He's been good. He's been quite loud most days. So he's been a welcome. You know, it just shows you how much the other bird was such a talker. But we turn on bird music for him, or bird songs every day for him when I go to work, so he listens and he sings along, and he's pretty funny. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. You're having a hard time stitching, okay. Okay, got like 4 here, and then still got to go up and do the helmet. Kathy from Hands On Design has an amazing free stitch gift pattern, a beautiful wreath. She posted it on Instagram, Facebook, and on her website. Nice. You got a link to one of those, Nanette? Belle's like, stop telling me about all these things. I think. All right, these two, and we're not quite done, guys. We got to finish the helmet. We got to finish the helmet, so it's not quite there. Not quite there. I mean, there are these two that are being done, but I got to move up. It's not quite there. Tie this part off, and then I got to go search for the helmet on my pattern keeper. So I've got to do this right here. So let me take it out of here and do this last, maybe just stitching in hand. I just do this last little bit. I don't know why I missed this when I first went through the pattern, but I missed it somehow. Let me mark off these, mark off those. All right, come up to his helmet and figure out what it is that I need to do. Okay. So those two get done. That gets done. No, it doesn't get done. Okay, hold on. I'm going to actually... Okay. I'll figure it out here. Don't know how well I can stitch in hand, though. Let's see. Okay, so that one does not need to be done. Pinky's like, you will finish. You will finish. How do you guys stitch in hand? Pinky, no. Okay, there's that part. That part. Okay, so there's that one. That. 1, 2. Then these two get done. Pinky's excited. Yep. I mean, there's obviously a technique that I just don't know, but okay, got those two done. I think then there's this one, but let me see. Yep, this one. And then I think there's this right here. These two to be done. Well, it looks better now. He doesn't look like he has a big, huge hole in his helmet, which is not cool. That would not have been cool to keep that. And then 1, 2, space, 1, 2. And then this one right here is the last stitch, guys. Here we go. last stitch, and there we go. Ta-da. Ta-da! Thanks for hanging out with me. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but it's done. Hooray! All right. Actually, you can't quite see the whole thing, but that's what the bottom part looks like. Thanks, guys. There's that part, and then I can hold it up for the smaller camera to see the whole thing. Let's see. Let me move this down and out of the way a little bit. Well, I'll just hold it back here. Ish. Yay! Hooray! You happy, Binky? Oh. Wow. That's huge. That's huge. Sorry. Hang on. There we go. Nice. And that's what it looks like. Michael's is having a framing sale. I'm going to frame this one on my own. So, but if they're having a framing sale, hopefully it means I can get frames for cheap. And so, how soon to frame? Hopefully soon. I need to measure. I need to wash it. Wash it, get out there's a stain up there. And so, yep. Come here. Oh. Did you just pee on me? Did you just pee on me? Hoorah! That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Val. Appreciate it. So yeah, so I need to, I'm going to wash this today. And then the framing shall commence as soon as I get the pieces that I need. What do you think, Binks? That's right. That's right. Did the Binky. Thanks, guys. Hey, Busy Grandma, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hey, thank you, Apollo's mom, or Apollo mom. Hey, Enor. Yeah, I'm super excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? Yes, you excited. Don't bark at me that you gotta eat because you already ate. My good girl. So, all right. Feels good to get a finish. Now I just need to, and I need to pull out the other pieces that I haven't framed yet. And so I need to go through and do that. So I haven't framed my own pieces in a while. So I'll be relearning that whole bit. And I know how to do it. I just need to, it's a technique thing. You just got to get some, got to get some practice, right? She loves it. She loves it. Okay, you gotta get down. No more Binky time. Not right yet. Not right yet. No. Well, all right then. Very cool. Well, you know what? I have not seen what it looks like when Pattern Keeper is done. So let me see. Don't. Because it says I'm 4 stitches shy. Where are my unfinished stitches? Aha. There's 3. And then is it up top? Oh, there it is. Way down here. Ah. Ta-da! 100%. That feels good. That feels good. on to the next project. So, all right, Charlene, see you later. Yeah, move the floss bins. They're now behind in the scope of view, but I'm going to redo this whole wall. But I'm going to do that there. I'm going to put some framed stuff up. Once some of these to get framed, we'll put some of these up. We'll go find the ones that are framed over in um, uh, storage and bring those back over too. So I'm very excited, as you can tell. Anyway, so an hour and 15 minutes or so to finish that. That was pretty good. Nanette says I'm a quilter, so stitching in hand, and a sewer, so stitching in hand is a little easier. It's hard for you to use a frame or a hoop. Yeah, just whatever we're used to, right? All right, now we're going to work on some Rainy Waterloo Place. Unless I think about what I'm going to work on next. I'm going to put that over here. Oh, I got floss all over the place. But I've got some fabric. I don't have it here because I put everything up on the wall. But like I said, I got some 25 count fabric that I could use and to do some of these others. I'll start with the smaller ones. Oh, we'll see how those go. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do some stuff. How do I wash? Honestly, I just do I can do this with cold water. I'm going to lint roll it first, and then some cold water with a little bit of dish soap, and I'll kind of agitate it so that it sits in there, and I'll actually let it sit for a little bit. There is a little bit of a stain on there that I hope will come off. It should. It looks like it's food or something. And then I rinse it off really, really well over and over and over again, and then I just hang it up to dry. And then once it's dry, get it ironed, and then do the framing. So that feels good. That feels good. And so I'm very happy, very happy. Finally getting a finish. And so, all right. So we're moving on to the next thing, kids. We're moving on to Rainy Waterloo Place. And I decided on Rainy Waterloo, to switching gears here. I still have stitches here to finish, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go about that. I got to figure out kind of where I'm at. I decided to start at the bottom of the page because if you were here, I started at the top of the page and I screwed up. I screwed up because I changed from a paper pattern to Pattern Keeper, and I changed from an old pattern to the new pattern without realizing it, and I kind of messed myself up, and I had to cut out I had to frog like half a page. Well, it wasn't half a page. It was like a third of a page. And so now I'm a little bit hesitant to come back up here and start this. I'm actually going to start it at the bottom and work my way up, which is, I don't know if I could say it's harder than it sounds or easier than it sounds or what, but it feels good to be stitching on this one again. It really does. But oh yeah, that's right. I think I screwed up last night. That's why I stopped stitching on it. So, because I was like, aha. And then I'm like, ho, because I messed up. Yep, that's exactly what I did. So we're going to start with more frogging on this piece. La 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 la. I don't know why I got you. I don't know why I care. I just want you to say. I wonder why like I do. Is it because you say you love me too? I wonder why I love you like I do, like I do. Bum ba da ba da ba da. I got that song stuck in my head, and now you do too. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I can keep that one. That one can stay. No need to frog that one. Thank you, cars. I have so much to FFO in January when it cold rained, and then I would get my sewing machine out and all the finished items out. I need to finish the crazy amount of ornaments I have done in the last 2 years, doing stitch along with Priscilla and Caroline. Nice. I could probably decorate 3 trees and 2 dough bowls of ornaments to finish. Nice. That's pretty cool to have like a big FFO party. We're going to finish. I will not be recording my finishing technique or my framing and whatnot because I'm bound to be frustrated and irritated a bit by it. So I'm not gonna include y'all in that particular disaster. Well, not that it's a disaster, but it's a. Whoa, let's redo this one stitch because it looks hideous. That there. Just gonna go over it once, and that there. There we go. Much better stitch. So mark off where I'm at. One, two, 6. Okay. Whew. Go all the way up to the top here. It's easier for me to go from the top of the grid square down. I just feel more confident, probably just because it's just I've done it so much. But so right now my plan is to just take 647, of which there is a lot to stitch here, and just stitch a ton of 647 next. Next. There we go. Whee. I gotta put this on a bobbin. Actually, I thought I had a bobbin of 647, but I don't quite know where it is. But now that everything is up on the wall, it's good. I like it. These scissors need to be sharpened. They just kind of gnaw at the floss a bit. You're looking for the cat food, aren't you? And there's no cat food to be had. No cat food to be had. Wah, 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 wah. I could, sorry, Bink. I guess I could roll up and actually let you guys see what I'm stitching here. Oh, I should change the picture. If I change the picture, will that mess everything up? I wonder. Let's find out. Wonder if it will change on your screens. Do I have a picture of this one ready? Not there, I don't. See what I got here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nope. Nope. There it is. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me pull this over to my pictures and then open it here. Oh, picture not found. Well, that's because I moved it. There it is. Oh, it's really small. There we go. Can you guys see that? Hey, Lori. Is that visible now? Because I don't know if that messes up on your side if you guys can't see it. Oh, cool. Good morning, good morning. Oh, a little bit, some. Got a little bit of that. It was so weird to start stitching on this one last night because I think it's been a solid month since I've done anything on it. So, no, actually, it's probably been like closer to 2 months before I've done anything on it, which is really sad. But I had to make a choice. I had to get that other stuff done, and I wanted to really move on Reaper and make a lot of progress on Reaper. I had to do it. Goes there. Goes here. You guys can't see it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Not sure why my position seemed to have changed, but it has. Probably because this is a bigger piece, a heavier piece, so I've pulled it up against me a lot more to support it. Now, did everybody start stitching now that I finished that other piece? Did everybody start picking their stuff up and stitch? I hope so. It's Stitching Sunday. It's Stitch-cember. Next month it's Stitchuary. Yeah, I know this piece isn't large enough for the current roller bars. I've tried it. It's not, I don't have roller bars large. I could get so much done on this so much faster if I had it on the roller frame. So my Christmas wish is to get my new roller frame bars. I have to reach out to Christine today at a stitching shop and see. She's not working. Well, she might be working a little bit today, but maybe I'll order some more fabric if I want to do some of these other pieces. A little bit at a time. Come on, Jules. Any day now. Are you kidding me? All right. All right. All right, let me try a little bit more. Tease out this snag that I made. feel like Butterfingers today. Nope. You shall be culled from the herd. Here, we'll do it down here. We'll do that right there. And we're just going to get a new piece of floss because that ain't going to work. Gotta get used to this one. Now I'm just going to snag. It's going to be a snaggerific kind of day. That's what it's going to be. Oh, probably a little bit more caffeine, maybe. There we go. All right, 8 years later. So cut that short, but I'll just fold that over so that I can get it caught up in the rest of the stitching. But we'll stitch a little while longer, and then I think Sharon's going to be... There she is. I think Sharon's going to be streaming here shortly. You got to be streaming today, right? You're here, you're drinking coffee. One, two, three. Gonna bite my teeth. Wow, I am like snagging up a storm on this project. Oh. Just need a moment of clarity. Yeah, I know, right, Binky? There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Seriously? There we go. Binky, no. Binky, no. She's going to get mad at me. Binky, no. Bobinated threads snag easier. I pulled it from that. And so, Binky, no. No. You cannot demand love. That's not how it works. Well, I mean, you do get to be spoiled. You've got like a decade of spoilage that hasn't happened, but I can imagine what you would have been like if you hadn't been. Yeah, we're not going to talk about where you've been. What is that on your neck? Fuzzball. Laugh it up, fuzzball. No, Binky Boo Boo. Binky, no. And this is why Binky doesn't get to come to work with me anymore. Because she's never quiet. She's always, even when I'm in the office with her, she's barking at me to hold her. And I can hold her. No. I can hold her, but she always wants to get on the table. So that doesn't work real well. Binky, no. No. She's already been up here. No more stitching gets done if she comes up here. She has to learn how to be okay without barking at me. If I can teach her how to be quiet, then she can go back to work with me. I tried it again on Tuesday and it was a complete disaster. She just constantly barked all day long. I was not happy about that because it raises my stress level when I got 1,000 things to be doing. When she was super quiet, it was awesome to bring her to work because she was so comforting. No. At least she's learning a few words like NO. She didn't know that. She didn't know that word when we first met. She didn't really know very much English at all. Now she knows her name, which is great. Man, why am I snagging every bit of this? Yep. Pinky. No, no. I'm not getting into this. Just frustrated. It's a snaggerific kind of project. Let's see, the snag is there. Probably broke the thread, but at least got the snag undone. Just try separating the two threads on my needle and then putting them back together. So like if I put it on the needle like this and then separate the two threads here. Well, they're snagged up. Well, now they're snagged up here. Or like when I first put it on the needle. That just slows me down. Then there's this bit of thread. Oh no. Nanette, it's like the humidity is like 10%. We don't have, the only time we have high humidity is when it actually snows or rains, which is hardly ever anymore. It may just be that this, I mean, maybe part of it is that this thread, this project has sat around for so long. So, and maybe part of it's my stitching technique that I don't realize it. Being too forceful. No, because I did it again. See ya, Rosie. Have a good one. Good luck getting that finished. Separate them before threading. Hey, Arrow. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that on the next go around. Now I'm just gonna be very careful until I forget to be careful. least if I sew softly, stitching softly. If I stitch softly, then when I do snag, it doesn't snag as tightly. After taking off a bobbin, run across a dampened sponge to straighten. It works wonders for you. Stitching me softly with his song? Yeah. Stitching me softly. Oh, man. Well, I haven't. I think, yeah, this project is just, everything is just kind of needs to be re-stretched, re-worked with. But yeah, when I cut it off of the skein, I need to do, well, the bobbin or whatever I end up using. Slows me way down. Now I'm going to speed back up because I'm getting to the end of this, and I can always feel that the floss feels better when I get to the end here. Let me highlight here for a sec. Went from the euphoria of finishing a project to the frustration of another project. It's not frustrating, it's just I need to get used to it again, really. Let's get a little coffee in us, or whatever this thing is. I need to refreeze it. Woo! Haha! I put that song in your head. Come all the way down here. No. Hey, Atenia, how you doing? Good morning and welcome. Maybe vertically stitching helps too. Nope. Afternoon? That's right, it is afternoon. Where you're at. Oh, it was like, for a second I was like, wait a minute. What time is it? Go. Oh, it's going to be nice getting back to this one again. Making some progress. Making some progress. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da. Oh, goodness. Ah. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. I'm going to do this and then turn it off. Bum, ba-da-da. And highlight. There we go. And then, so let's grab this one. And then let's separate it. If I can. There we go. I even had somebody say take one, turn one around. I remember that one time somebody said that. All right. How many different colors does this pattern have? About, I'm going to say 18?
No.
18? I can, maybe 20. Not a ton. Not a ton. This is the color list for it, so yeah, maybe about 18. Well, you can't quite see. So, but like, there's a lot of there's 2,677 stitches to do with 647 still. So, oh boy. Oh, but I have used all of 746. I've got I had one stitch of 822 left. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, it's like a 10 that I really am going to use a lot towards the end here. Which is nice. The shading is so good. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a cross stitch collectibles piece, and so it's a you get that shading effect from just having a larger stitching area. If you try and have a smaller pattern, you're not going to get that. It just doesn't convert with stitching. That is weird to go from a coffee caffeinated drink to a little sip of my Diet Dr. Pepper. That tasted weird in my mouth. So I'm going to try and do a bunch more coffee. Not a bunch more, but start to do coffee every day. Well, not every day. I didn't do any coffee yesterday. Well, that's not true because I got that drink after work because I thought I was going to sort of just want to come home and sleep. And I didn't want to come home and sleep. I needed to get some stuff done. So I came home and got all that done. Yeah, Sheeny. Yeah, it's funny since I started designing how I look at what I'm stitching now, because there are like things like the Boba Fett piece that I'm not going back to Boba Fett. It's a waste of my. I don't want to say it as if it's a terrible piece and I'm too good for it. It's not that. It's just it's too difficult for me to stitch. And it's not turning out the way I want to. And as I say this in my mind, I'm like, no, you can finish it. You can finish it. But I don't know. I'm gonna put it away for a while. Like I have put it away for a while, but I got too much else that absolutely needs to get stitched for me to be like, "Mah, blah, blah." I mean, if I say it like that, only the chickens understand me, but blah, blah, blah. Oh, and yet I still snagged. Um, a little bit. Just a little bit. Gonna snag a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, rah, rah. I don't use the loop start. I only use the loop start when I'm two-handed stitching on the frame. And so this way I do it, I flip it over and do it the other way. And so I have to um, yeah, isn't it funny how you go from a huge confetti project with 9 billion colors to one with so few? Isn't it nice to do that though? Because like that's the problem with Old World Map 2 sometimes is I get so bogged down in confetti that I have to come and work on something like this. So used to think Stormtrooper with 26 colors was a lot. Depends on what you're used to stitching. So um, did I say I was drinking coffee? Yeah, I got some Dutch Brothers. I picked it up yesterday. There's a Dutch Brothers a couple of doors down now from where I work. And so I pulled through the drive-in. It's the first time I ever stopped at a Dutch Brothers. I never go to Starbucks or anything. I mean, it's just crazy. But the Dutch Brothers is just so convenient for me because of how close it is. And I was like, sure, let me get one of their freeze products. It's like a shake, sort of. And why not get a large? Because I didn't really think that it was going to be like this. I mean, this is ridiculous to be honest with you. So I drank about that much yesterday and I was good when I got home. I was like, okay, I'm done. And so I'm gonna drink a little bit more, but I'll put it back in the freezer and let it freeze back up again. And then I'll drink a little bit more tomorrow and we'll go from there. But yeah, I've decided because I gotta tell you that the diet Dr. Pepper is not cutting it anymore in terms of waking me up. And my brain function has been lacking in recent weeks. So it's time to get it going. Did I just do the wrong thing? I did, didn't I? Yeah. Should have highlighted. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. What's up, Rita Marie? Well, I'm only stitching for just a little bit longer, and then I think that Purple Sharon's going to be streaming after that. Um, here we go. Whee! Yeah, there's a week's worth. Absolutely. I am well. I'm doing pretty well. It's been a very stressful week. It's a very stressful week. Um, Binky's doing good too, and so, uh, but it's one of those weeks like it was like a sort of how do I say this? Like when something's not going well, you always need like a come Jesus moment. Like you need like a let me explain to you right now how things are going to go moment kind of thing with all the work construction and whatnot. it was a rough week, and so I had to get mean. Not mean. Let's not say mean, because by saying mean sounds like I was mean. I wasn't mean. Did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did that wrong. I'm gonna put that aside. Yeah, I did that wrong. I gotta go back and frog about a dozen stitches there. So let's make it Binky time. Binky! Come here, Binky. Where are you? Come here. Oh, you're getting so fat. I love it. She's getting fat. She's fat Binky. Fat Binky, fat Binky. Fat Binky, fat Binky. That's my girl. So we're just having some growing pains getting back into stitching on Rainy Waterloo Place. It's different from what I have been stitching on, so we just got to get used to it again. And so it's Binky time. You know, she looks so. She says, "I look like I'm always scared." Well, maybe not always scared. She's not shaking or anything. She used to shake all the time. Now she doesn't shake when she's being held, which is great, right? She's like, I still haven't given any kisses, but that's okay. I probably will never do it because I don't understand why. And my lemur hangs out of my mouth a little bit, and I don't like my face being touched unless you're scratching my face. Scratch my face, scratch my face, scratch my face. But her favorite spot to be scratched is right up here. Come here, turn around. Let them see you get your head scratched. Let's see what happens to you when you get your head scratched. You gonna do it? No, she's feeling a little self-conscious. She doesn't see herself, but she's not comfortable. Oh, my good girl. Noogies, yeah. Thanks, Shani. Yeah, my brain just needs to get settled into the project. Ooh, just popped my neck really good. That was awesome. She prefers the left side. You prefer the left side, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, guys. Binky help. Binky will help. Binky thinks she needs to help, right? She's like, I just want to be in. I always want to be held because I understand the whole thing about holding tiny little dogs. I get it now. I get it that they have to be with you everywhere. I get it. You feel like they need to be with you everywhere. And all I have to say also is she's like my little baby Yoda. So it is so hard to watch The Mandalorian. Especially whenever, and no spoilers anywhere if you haven't watched the episodes yet, but anytime little baby Yoda does anything that's like scary or whatever, like my heart breaks because I'm like, Binky and baby Yoda. Sorry. I'm not tired. I'm just feeling a little like, I don't know, it's a little bit of a release to have that project finished. So now it's just a matter of, like I said, what to work on. So I want to work on the Lincoln Memorial one. It's a bigger piece, but not a bigger piece, really. Hold on, let me grab it. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I got to redo the wall with everything on here, but part of it, I do want to do JFK. Oh, and I pour all kinds of holes in this thing. And I do want to do, I'm actually starting on that one. Well, I'd love to get back to this one. And I want to do one of these for my house. And one day I want to stitch this as well. That's a huge piece though. I've got other stuff too. I gotta get everything organized again. I say that all the time, but I really do mean it. There we go. But I got a lot to do, as you can expect. I mean, there's other stuff I want to do too, but these would be like some of the more pressing ones to do. I really want to get back to the bee one, because that, to me, that's going to be like one of those like big, fancy things that we get done in the house. But I'm working on this one right now, but I'm like up in this little section right up here. So, and it's 344 by 144, so it won't take much to like, I'm going to stitch across and then I'm going to stitch down and then work my way across on that one. Because I'm really interested to see what it looks like when it's stitched. And then with JFK, I actually came in and I altered him a little bit. I removed some of these dots that were up here, and then I removed some of the ones that were on his face. Made his face a little bit more, bit better looking, I should say. And so, but this one isn't very many stitches. It's like, I want to say maybe it's under 10,000, maybe 8,000, 7,000 stitches. So I think I can do that one pretty good. Yeah, right, Sharon. Baby Yoda is just that last episode. I was so angry. I was angry that I watched the episode because I was like, no, no. I'm like, why? I don't need this kind of stress in my life. I need Baby Yoda to be safe and cute. And so, anyway, are you about ready to go, Sharon? Or are you going? I guess I haven't. I don't know for sure that you're going. I just assumed. But anyway, so yeah, so I got that, and then there's still more. I didn't print out. Maybe I should print out the. Let me see if I can print out the elephant one. I want to do the squirrel one just because I think he's flippin' cute. I should just go to this final projects page. Here we go. Print. Current page. Do not do that. Current. Print. Print that page. And then alright, so you guys get to see, oops, I had stuff on top of the printer. Did that come out okay? There we go. Here's my elephant. That one came out really well. That's a black and white piece. Believe it or not, that's pixelated. That's a pixelated black and white elephant. And so, and then I want to do this one. Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where did that piece go? You tickling me. There we go. And then this one. I don't know why I don't have them. I'm sure I have them all printed out somewhere, but. And then the Wolfie. Get the wolf done. this. Get rid of this. Oh, you are? Okay, good. I missed it. Oh, I used the time to frog a bunch of stitches. Cool. So the wolf, and then the squirrel. And the squirrel's really small. The picture is huge, but the squirrel's only 122 by 134. So he's like 5,000 or 6,000 stitches. So, yeah. So I might stitch him next, just because he'd be theoretically quick to stitch. Or maybe I'll work on him at the same time I'm working on somebody else. But yes, yeah, we'll leave him there. We'll leave him there. Actually, we'll pull the elephant back out. And that's why the elephant is so huge, because in order to get that level of detail, it has to be that big. So, you want the squirrel? It's on my Etsy page. Sharon's gonna start up. That's from Sharon. Very cool. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon's gonna start streaming here shortly. Let me jump on and find my page. If you're interested. Where am I? You have to finish the cats first. I'll understand. But there's the store. If you guys want to see anything else. What are you? You're stuck on my sweatshirt. Here we go. Yeah. How am I ever going to choose? Part of it is choosing the ones that I can get done the fastest. And so we're going to do some wildlife ones and get those squared away. But yeah, I tried making the elephant smaller, but then you lose a lot of the shading. And so if you do it on like and I want to say it's about 27,000 stitches, I think, which sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. It is about 50% bigger than 50% more stitches than raising the flag. So a lot more detail, right, boo boo? But we're going to use some of that 25 count fabric that I have and get some of those done. And I guess I would probably stitch that 1/1. I've never stitched 1/, well, no, I have. I tried that with Old World Map 2. I think a black on white would really show up. So yeah, we'll try it out and we'll see. We'll see. But I'm happy. I'm happy with how things are going. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, cool. Oh yeah, Twitch. So everybody, Miss Sharon's getting ready to stream. We're gonna switch over to her here shortly, and she's streaming. So thank you guys. 1/1 would look gorgeous, I think, with the elephant. All right then. Alrighty then. Well, 25 count is heading my way then. What do you think? You think so? Binky thinks so. Binky says I should do her 1/1. Anyway, all right, guys. We're gonna. I'm gonna start hosting Sharon's stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and all the encouragement for finishing raising the flag. I really do appreciate it. And just putting up with my frustration with Rainy Waterloo Place. I'll get that one down. We're gonna get back in that mode of working on it, so we'll get good on it. But switch over to her stream now if you'd like, and I'm gonna host her, but so you can stay here if you want to as well. Otherwise, y'all have a great day and a great week. Be safe and be good to each other. I'll see you later, guys. You're very welcome. Y'all have a good one. You guys did it, boo boo. Did it, boo 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 boo.